Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my Zans.W.Y channel. I hope you guys enjoyed my video so far. So today I brought you guys a brand new figure, the S.H.Figuarts series Dragon Ball Z Nappa, who invaded the Earth with Vegeta together at the very beginning. So I'm really surprised and glad to release these figures on S.H.Figuarts series, because they're just not that popular with people. Well, at least I think it's not that popular, but I like it a lot. So just like muscular and really strong, and it gives you a feeling that it can crush you. Yeah, so let's take a look at the figure box. So Nappa figure box is just like another Goku Awakening version, Super Saiyan version. It's new packaging, and from the side you can see Nappa different articulation, for example the hand and the head sculpt, as well as the another head sculpt with the body. And on the cover you can see the signature pose, which is 2 finger moving up, and then everything exploded around him, which is quite cool, and with different head sculpt as well, which is the one with sculpted, the one that can tell if you have high power level. This really cool and sick characteristic. And on the back you can see different pose of Nappa. For example, you can see the one that was ready to fight, and more signature pose with 2 fingers up, and more the one with Vegeta. This is most iconic image at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, and then more Nappa here. This one tossing the energy ball. So in general, it's really cool, the box. And let's take a look at the articulation of this figure. So Nappa is actually quite big compared with the other Dragon Ball Z series figure. For example, let's do a comparison with Goku here. You can see Nappa is actually 1 head taller than Goku, and then much stronger than Goku as well. And I would say Nappa is still the second largest Dragon Ball Z figure so far, because the first one still would be Broly. As you can see, Broly is just much taller and stronger than Nappa, almost 1 head taller than Nappa. And for the articulation part, let's introduce from the head. You can rotate it 360 degree, and from side to side a little bit, and you can move it down and up just that much. And for the shoulder, you can lift both shoulder armor up completely, and which allows your the arm to do much more motion, such as this. And this is as much you can get, which is kind of low and disappointing. And we have the double jointed here, which allows you to pose much more motion, and you can rotate the bicep here 360 degrees, no problem. And for the fist you can rotate it 360 as well. And for the waist part, you could move from left to right just a little bit, but that's enough for Nappa, because it's got much more articulation inside of his chest. For example, you can move the chest from left to right and up and down like this, and you can lift these 3 pieces like the armor, waist armor up, which allows you to see what's going on inside. And there's double joint here as well, really flexible, and you can rotate the feet and move the toes up kind of hard, like here we go. But unfortunately you cannot move it down because you're just limited, you cannot just push it down. And for the thigh, this is as much you can get, which is kind of disappointing, and because just it got too strong muscle, and it get in the way here. And for the accessory, it comes with 3 different kinds of head sculpt, 2 pairs of hands and 1 single hand, and a cannonball with a stand and base. So the first one we have is the one with purple scouter and has the evil laughing face. And there's a little piece hanging inside of his head which you can take out. I think it's just purely for the decoration and stand purpose. Let's put it back. And the second one we have here is mouth opening one, looking the other direction, and you can see it's really nicely and well sculpted here, and the vein is going through inside of his forehead. It's really nice. And the last one we have is the same one, the mouth still opening but looking right in front of us. And the first pair of hand is the one that blast cannonball or key out. It's really nice detail here, and it's made of soft material. You can sort of like bend it a bit, like play with it a bit. And the second one is the one that fighting style, and you can say it's like finger hooking one, or the one that discharge the cannonball with kind of hand. And the last one we have here is the iconic hand, 2 fingers going up, like the iconic image, the special technique Nappa has. And only comes 1. And we have a cannonball, which for you to stick on the stand here, and you stick the stand inside of this base. So in general, I really recommend this figure because it's just one of the earliest and classic character from Dragon Ball Z, and it's saiyan Nappa, and every detail this figure contains just fantastic, nicely sculpted. And I like this figure because it's this figure has never been reused before, because it's brand new, specifically designed for Nappa. And one thing I really appreciate about this figure is for the tricep part here on the arm, and that doesn't really stick out, not like those figure released previously, such as for example Goku. As you can see, the arms here, it sort of sticks out, which would make it look really ugly, and even if you rotate it to make it complete, it still looks kind of weird. So for this point, I really appreciate this Nappa figure, and yeah, I believe they will release the whole Saiyan saga in near future. It will be completely finished, as the Raditz gonna be released in near future as well. So yeah, and so hope you guys like my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Get yourself a new figure.